phone says it's 7:30.
It is.
It is.
Call the meeting to order. And at this point in time, we have Linda, Rennie, Bruce, and myself as members. Paul is not here, and there's no alternates at this point in time. The first item on the agenda is the minutes of October 1st. Any corrections, additions, deletions? I thought they were fine as submitted.
Motion to accept the meeting minutes of October 1st as written.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Linda seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
I abstain. I was absent.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, you were here? Weren't you here? Maybe not. All right. I thought you were here.
No,
I don't even know.
no, she wasn't here. She
Oh.
abstained. She's
Oh, well.
playing it by the rules. She's,
Good girl.
all right. Old business. Really not much to discuss there. The issue on Woodview Drive about the zoning regulation and map changes, we sent the information on to zoning. The letter went out. And the other item on the old business was the Pocket Park. We sent a letter to the first selectman on that one about the sculpture. And there was a little bit of discussion in the selectmen's minutes about that sculpture and the activity there. So we'll talk about that when we get to the correspondence and the minutes of other meetings. You got new business being
Oh, go.
zone change. Zone change in, well, this is one where the zoning commission is falling on their sword saying, we made a mistake when we made the new maps. Evidently, they had seven addresses. Some of them are houses, some are restaurants, mixed use. Anyhow, should be in what they call an MC zone, not an R40 zone, and they want to make the correction. So my only comment is, have at it, boys. It's good for me. Anybody else have any comments on that one? Okay, we'll send a note saying that the planning commission has no objection to the change.
Yeah, it sounds appropriate. It sounds like they in fact did make a mistake and
Okay.
nothing major is going to be impacted by their correction.
So I don't really need a motion for that. I just, unless somebody wants to make a motion on that.
We want a motion to agree with the zoning commission revision to make accurate their,
Why with me?
I'll make that motion.
Second on that?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We'll move on. Like I said, there's not much on this agenda tonight. New business. Oh. That was the, no, we just did the new business. That was the zone change. We're at correspondence. I'm sorry about that. Correspondence, Board of Selectmen meeting. Okay, got a few things here that I highlighted. Let's see. The Greenway, they're going after more money. And looks like the Board of Selectmen are going for $558,550 for the township, for the town share of $84,150 for a revision in the Greenway. So Then the Candlewood Lake Authority, they set up a special appropriation not to exceed 60,000 so that they, that's their share of buying 2 new patrol boats this year for next year. And the Art Commission sculpture, which we talked about, the Arts Committee came through and gave a presentation on it with a recommendation. It'll be at the Pocket Park. And Steve noted that they did not receive very many comments, other than us, I guess. I don't know. Selectmen tabled any questions on decision on the sculpture and discussed displaying photo renderings at the sculpture in Town Hall and Republic in Library to follow up on Spotlight to let the residents know that they want more feedback. So they didn't improve it yet. And let's see. Oh yeah, this one even made the News Times. The recycling facility in New Milford is no longer there for us. Right, Ralph? You know about that one, huh?
Yeah, that's correct. I guess private entity took it over, so they couldn't work out a deal between the private entity and the town. So residents of Brookfield can no longer use it.
Yeah, I don't know that we were even included in the negotiation. I think we found out about it.
Yeah, he found out it through the newspaper.
Post fact, yeah. So now we're supposed to use the Oak Ridge transfer station on North Street.
Yep.
And Danbury, correct.
Okay. And have a community coffee that's scheduled for October 19th, coming up at 5:30. It'll be Zoom. And what else? Oh, they had an update on 5G technology. And they going ahead with it. And that's those are the items that popped up at me for the comments that I wanted to talk about. Anybody else want to talk about anything that happened at the Board of Selectmen meeting? If not, I'll move on to the Zoning Board of Appeals meeting, which was a little bit thin on detail this time because they, for some reason, only gave the motions. They didn't give really what the topics were. There were a couple items. I went and looked at a couple of the applications online to see what they were talking about, and most of them were residential, so that's pretty much business as usual. There was one involving a commercial project, which is one by Tony Lucera. It's the property that's near the Greenway across from the Old Hearth. They have a parking issue there that imposed by wetlands, and variance was approved for letting them improve their parking. They had to cut down some of the sidelines or the widths. So that is all I have on Zoning Board of Appeals. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll move on to Zoning Commission meeting of the 24th. They're still working on the high school. It's been continued again to the next meeting.
The school or the elementary school?
I'm sorry, Huckleberry Elementary School. My mistake.
The wetlands issue.
The wetlands, yeah. They're going to continue it. They're still waiting. They had a discussion about outdoor dining. And they made a motion to allow tents to continue to their next regularly scheduled meeting. So they didn't go all the way with the governor's proposal at this point, which is not to go past November 1st. So we will see. Also, there was a modification plan for the old Red Colony Diner. They're going to add a tower above the vestibule and change the outside exterior of the diner with red aluminum strips and stainless steel.
Is
And,
that the Frankie's Diner? The one
yeah, I
that says
think that's
Frankie's on it right
Frankie's
now?
Diner. That is not
It
Frankie's
was.
Diner. We don't know what it is.
Frankie's
Right.
history. Frankie's history now.
Yeah.
So now it's the Red Colony, right?
Yeah, no, well, the sign hasn't changed yet.
Oh,
No, I know, that's what I was.
Well, the address is the same,
Yeah.
112, 121
That's
Thurgood
what I
Road.
thought.
Still
They
to be
They
determined.
approved those changes.
Yeah, it's still to be determined, but the good news is at least there's progress to plan where
Yeah,
it's been sitting there for a year and a half. It would be nice to
Yep.
get a new diner in town
yes,
since
yes.
it was sorely missed.
And it looks like in the four corners, the BP station is going to change over to a Gulf gas station. And they got to start changing some of their signage, and they approved those changes. And let's see, Maggie McFly's is restriping their parking spaces, and they're relocating some of their parking to accommodate a new patio and walk. And they're revising the front facade of their restaurant and changing the color of the building. And they approved the changes that were proposed to them. So that's what's going on with zoning. Anybody want any comments or anything else on that? Now we can go to correspondence. We got the letter that we sent to the selectmen relative to the upgrade on 5G technology. And I think that's all that's there. Let's see, it's all letters. Yeah, that's all the information we sent to them. Okay, we're ready for informal discussion now, I think. I did send out an article that Gene sent to me before. I was on vacation when this article showed up, so I hadn't read it before. It's about zoning laws and potential changes that may be coming down the road. This is one that we got to keep an eye on down the road as zoning comes in, because they're talking about accessory apartments and tearing down single-family houses and making multifamily houses in the same spot. So it's a stay tuned, keep our eyes open. And when we get around to doing the plan of conservation and development, I think we'll want to probably take a stand on this thing. But this is one of the reasons why I always read the zoning minutes and so forth, just in case something like this comes up, so we can at least say we like it or don't like it. And I have a feeling making more things more dense is not going to be a popular thing in this town. Any comments?
Well, from what I've read, it looks like they want to take away the town's individual zoning rights and make it like a whole area and change all the jurisdictions. We would be in the Danbury jurisdiction.
Yeah,
That's another area too, yeah.
yeah, they kind of create like opportunity zones around the major cities in like a 25-mile circular radius.
Yeah,
So it sounds kind of weird and sounds almost 830G like, in that it does want to take away more local control.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. That's what I
Well, you
thought.
can get the
too.
major parties, one major party anyhow, talking about getting rid of local zoning too. I won't go any further than that. I'll let you listen to the debates and town halls, because that information has been coming out. Not going to tell anybody how to vote. Any other comments on informal discussion? Any other new topics? Thank you, Gene, for supplying that. Gene gave us a thumbs up. Any other topics?
Nope.
Nope. Hearing none.
Are we
I'm ready for
entertaining?
Linda.
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, you
Oh.
can't do that to
Can't do
Linda.
that again, Bruce.
No.
Sorry.
All right, you got it, Bruce. You got it.
Now you come on now.
There we go.
Yes, I came in about 5 minutes ago.
He was incognito.
Oh, you never
I
took.
didn't even know you were there. quiet.
Oh,
He was in
did
stealth-
you?
he was in stealth mode.
Okay,
All right, Linda, go for it.
go for it, Linda.
We're motioning to adjourn, please.
Okay, second, anybody?
Second,
I got a second there. All in favor?
aye.
All right.
Great.
Hey. By the way,
3
Mel,
weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks to the next meeting.
yeah, you came in so late. You should have let us know because you're a voting member. You only have 4 regular members. You had no other alternates.
I was trying to get on and unfortunately I couldn't.
Sorry, technology got you. It bit
Yeah.
you. It bit you in
I'm
the
not-
tender
I'm
spot.
not at 5G yet.
Okay.
That'll fix everything, right?
Okay?
Thank you, everybody.
Have a
All right,
great
so
night,
do I.
everybody.
Have a
Happy
good night.
Halloween. Bye. Stay safe.
Enjoy the fall, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.